Welcome back to Montgomery County Fair. I'm Austin West. Of course, this update brought to you by Stine Seeds, Red Oak Fabrication, Montgomery Fair Board, Schildberg, Steinberg and Sons, McCunn Specialty Firearms. Again, thank you to all of them for bringing me here. I'm Austin West again, joined by who do I have with me here today?
My name is Grace Nippert.
Okay, Grace. Obviously, you're here at the Stag Showing. What are you kind of showing off here today?
Today I brought a couple pies. I have rhubarb muffins. I have a painting, and I have a gourd that I painted.
Oh, okay. And what is the painting kind of?
It's kind of the symbolism of a fisherman working hard for his family. It has two sides. We have the morning, and the sun is rising, and a boat is going across the water. And then as it's kind of sort of reflection, that we have the night and the moon is rising and the boat is going home.
Okay. All right. As a fisherman myself, I know how, you out really early, you're out really late. That's just kind of how fishing works. And what's kind of your favorite part of the fair? I know you get to come here almost every year and hang out for the summer. What's kind of your favorite part of coming here?
I really enjoy working in food booths and stuff. And I really enjoy getting judged for the static projects, and I like taking care of the animals and talking to younger people about the animals and kind of showing them what you're supposed to do with the animals.
And so when you kind of come to that leadership, teaching those young kids what's supposed to happen with those animals, what's it like to kind of see in their eyes, they're taking it all in, that you're kind of teaching them and they understand what you're kind of trying to tell them?
There's kind of a sense of joy that you can feel in the air when the kid understands that the animal is a living being and is like really interesting. You can see it in their eyes. Their eyes kind of like sparkle. It's fun.
Yeah, I'm sure it is. And I'm sure you've got plenty of kids to teach here at the fair. Grace, thanks for joining me here at the Montgomery County Fair. We'll be back with more updates from the fair here on KSOM and KS95.
Schildberg Construction of Greenfield is a family-owned and operated business and have been for over 80 years producing quality aggregates and ag lime and providing stable employment for Southwest Iowa families. Schildberg's has locations through Southwest Iowa, now in the Atlantic area at the newly opened Hanson Quarry. Schildberg Construction is proud to be a leader in the industry with dependable service, providing the foundation materials to help our cities and communities grow. If you want to join the Schildberg team, apply at schildberg.com or call 641-743-2131.
West, of course, brought to you by Stine Seeds, Red Oak Fabrication, Montgomery Fair Board, Schildberg, Steinbeck and Sons, and McCunn Specialty Firearms. I'm joined by, who am I joined with today?
Peyton Fifth.
So Peyton, what kind of stuff do you show here at the fair today?
I show pictures, and then I have a diorama, a table setting, and then I show my dogs.
Oh, there you go. So what is the diorama of?
The diorama is of something that I did at school. So actually, I'm showing it for my sister. She's in D.C., and she read this book about Lincoln. So it's of the Fort Theater.
Oh, okay. Gotcha. So. All right, that's pretty cool. Be a nice sister, showing it for her, get some prizes here for her. How was showing your dogs earlier on? Have you showed them yet? Or
no, that's Wednesday.
Wednesday? So what kind of stuff are you looking forward to showing your dogs off?
I'm looking forward on how he does, and I don't really care if he does bad. I just want to know that he likes doing it because he loves just showing, and yeah.
As long as the dog has fun, that's what matters, right? Exactly. And so when you're at the fair, what's kind of your favorite thing to do? Obviously, you talked about all these different things you show.
My favorite thing is, helping little kids, in Clover Kids, look up to all the 4-H'ers and want them to be like us, and showing more than one little thing.
Yeah, and you kind of like Grace, she was showing people earlier what kind of to do with their animals. So how many years have you been kind of coming to the fair and showing?
This would be my 4th year because 2 in Clover Kids, and then I am the second year showing dogs.
All right, there you go. So, I mean, so you've got plenty of experience to show
Yep.
these kids around a little bit, don't you? Mm-hmm. So Grace, Grace, that was the last person. What am I thinking? I'm already losing myself. Either way, thank you for joining me here today. Obviously, I can't get names right. It's a Tuesday. What are we going to do? We'll have more from the Montgomery County Fair here with myself, Austin West, here on KSOM and KS95.
When kids are showing their projects and animals at the county fair, they have to be confident in their project and trust their animals. The same goes for the folks at McCunn Specialty Firearms in Messina. With the only 6-bay indoor shooting range in southwest Iowa, their customers need to feel safe and secure. Their knowledgeable staff can help you with all your firearm needs, including retail. McCunn Specialty Firearms at the corner of Highway 92 and 148 in Messina supports the area county fairs and wishes all the participating youth good luck.
Welcome back into the Montgomery County Fair. I'm Austin West. This update brought to you by Stine Seeds, Red Oak Fabrication, Montgomery County Fair Board, Schildberg, Steinbeck and Sons, and McCunn Specialty Firearms. Who do I have with me here today?
Case Burning.
So, Case, what kind of stuff do you show here at the fair?
I show beef cattle and hogs and junk in a bucket.
And so we're only on day 2 here at the fair. What stuff have you shown already? Have you gotten to show any yet?
Yeah, just junk in a bucket.
Junk in a bucket. So talk to me about junk in a bucket, because I'm new to the county fair scene, kind of. What's junk in a bucket?
So you get they just give you like a 5-gallon bucket of just junk, and you try to weld it together and try to create a piece of art.
So you weld it all together yourself then?
Yeah.
That's very impressive, because I've seen people weld, and count me out. I am not going to do that. So have you gotten judged for your welding yet today? Or
yeah.
So what kind of things were they saying about your welding job?
They said I was doing a pretty good job for my first year, since it was my first time ever welding.
Okay, there you go. I mean, that's a pretty standout thing to get. I mean, from the judge, be like, wow, you look really good. And it's, again, only your first year. What were kind of some of the things you had to practice on, obviously, for welding?
Pretty much, I just had to practice, making a straight line of welding, and it's hard because you got to keep your hand kind of steady, but also kind of move at the same time.
Right.
So you're not making like a big bubble of weld.
Yeah, because then that just doesn't look good, and then you just kind of start to fall apart. And so, with your beef and your pork, showing coming up here as well, what kind of stuff are you looking forward with that?
Hopefully, they do good. Try not to run away or get too fired up.
Right.
And get a lot of money for them.
There you go. That's the perfect way to do it. Well, thank you for joining me here at the fair. We appreciate you coming on. We'll have more updates from the Montgomery County Fair coming up throughout the hour.
The Montgomery County Fair kicks off Monday, July 15th. Horse show, clothing event judging. July 16th, Montgomery County Fair Hall of Fame, Country Youth Scholarship Presentation, Youth Council Gaga Ball Tournament. July 17th, 4-H Night at the Fairgrounds, State Fair Static Awards. July 18th, Meat and Dairy Goat Show, Sheep Show, Poultry Show, and ATV racing in the grandstands. July 19th, Bounce House and Inflatables, Mechanical Bull Rides, free bull ride and concert by Tyler Folker to the grandstand, and Baked Apple Pie Contest and Livestock Auction. Along with the Demo Derby, join us at the Montgomery County Fair July 15th through the 21st.
I'm Austin West. Thanks to our sponsors, Stine Seeds, Red Oak Fabrication, Montgomery Fair Board, Schildberg, Steinbeck and Sons, and McCunn Specialty Firearms for bringing me here for day 2 of the fair and my first time at the Montgomery County Fair. Who do I have joining me here today?
Carter Taylor.
So, Carter, obviously, we're day 2 of the fair. What kind of stuff have you shown off so far?
Well, all my stuff today, which was junk in a bucket, and my pies, my pillow for sewing, and that's pretty much it.
Do you have anything else coming up for the rest of the fair, or?
Yes, I have a calf on halter and Angus, and I have a pen of 3 Herefords.
Okay, so with those cows, what are you kind of looking forward to for showing them off later on this week?
Getting the money.
Getting the money? Hey, I mean, that's always a good option. You plan on buying anything special with the money if you get some good money for them, or what are you thinking about getting with it?
Keep the money.
Keep the money? Keep the money? Hey, it's not a bad option. Always nice to save the money up. And you talked about some of the sewing stuff. Did you sew the pillow up all yourself, or was it sewing designs, or what kind of stuff went into that?
Well, me and my grandma did it. I did all the sewing, but she kind of directed me through it.
Uh-huh. And so did she kind of make a really complicated design on the front for you to sew for?
It was just bare fabric.
Just bare fabric to put together? Okay. See, I'm new to this stuff. I don't know the sewing stuff. This is new all to me. And you said you did junk in a bucket as well. Have you gotten judged on your junk in a bucket yet?
Yes, I'm finished judging on everything.
And so what kind of stuff did the judges say to you for that?
He said that I could do better on some of my welds, and some of my welds are perfect, and I got a blue ribbon for it.
Hey, you got a blue ribbon. He said some of the welds are perfect. I mean, you can't go wrong with that. I mean, that sounds like a pretty good day at the office to me. So congratulations on that, Carter. And what's kind of your favorite part of the fair? Obviously, we've got a long week of the fair left to go. What's kind of your favorite part of the whole week?
Looking at everyone's calves.
Looking at everybody's calves, just looking at the competition, checking out the competition, right? Yeah, exactly. That's what I figured. Well, Carter, thanks for joining me here on the radio. We appreciate you. Hopefully you have fun at the Montgomery Fair. Good luck with all your cows as well. And we'll have more updates from the fair as well here on KSOM, KS95 for the rest of the hour.
Enjoy hot summer savings at Red Oak Fabrication, Southwest Iowa's largest Carhartt store. This July, save 20% on Carhartt shorts, short-sleeve dress shirts, and short-sleeve t-shirts. Additionally, save 30% on all Carhartt kids apparel. Visit Red Oak Fabrication at 306 North 3rd Street in Red Oak. Open Monday through Friday from 8 a.m. to 4 p.m. These special prices are valid until July 31st, exclusively at Red Oak Fabrication, your locally owned Carhartt retail center.
I'm here at the Montgomery County Fair for day 2 of the fair. This is brought to you by Stine Seeds, Red Oak Fabrication, Montgomery Fair Board, Schildberg, Steinbeck & Sons, and McCunn Specialty Firearms. I'm Austin West, joined by the president of the Fair Board, David. David, how are we doing here this morning?
Doing good.
Perfect. I mean, it's only day 2, so we've got a long fair ahead of us. What are some of the things people can look forward to this week?
That's right. So obviously the kind of our big night events will be the ATV motocross race on Thursday night. We have the Furry Rodeo. It's that'll be Friday night. I think it starts at 8 o'clock. And then the Demolition Derby, Saturday night will be our ending event, I guess you could say.
Right.
And I believe it starts I think it's at 7,
Okay.
I think is what the plan is.
And obviously, you're the professional guy in charge of everything, but in your biased opinion, what is your favorite event out of all those ones to go to?
Oh, gosh. That Double S Bulls, they put on a great show.
Right.
And the motocross just keeps growing and growing. It's, and then, of course, everybody loves watching the Derby and, ramming into each other. So it's all in somebody's preference of what they prefer to see.
Exactly.
But any of those are, a good night. And plus, Friday night is free, so it doesn't cost anything to get in.
And that makes it all the better. You mean, it doesn't have to spend anything out of your pocket. You just get to show up and have some fun.
And if you come to the concession, we won't turn you away, obviously.
Right, of course. You get hungry. There's a lot of crashing cars, bull riding, rodeo. I mean, that makes anybody hungry, maybe even a little thirsty too as well. So make sure you stop by those concession stands. And obviously we've got plenty of kids showing out here at the fair so far for these first couple of days. What are some of the things you've kind of seen from all these kids?
Well, I tell you, the aesthetic projects that these kids have done, it's the creativity. It's really impressive what they can do. Just the certain things they put together and make I think I can see a windmill in there and made out of chain links, and it's creative.
Yeah, I mean,
Yeah.
we talked to some kids that are welding already, and they're
Yeah.
about half my size. I'm like, I couldn't even think about welding now. My hand's not steady enough for that by any means. So
Yeah.
I've been really impressed with these kids.
We had
too as well.
our horse show. They had that yesterday. They kind of bumped it up just to get away from the heat, and
Right.
it sounds like it, went really well.
Perfect.
So it was good turnout.
Yeah, and so are there any other kind of things that maybe some people should look out for? Obviously, we've got the big events at night, and obviously plenty of showing going on. Any other things that maybe people don't know that happen here at the fair?
Yeah, so throughout I think the animals, the rest of the animals, they'll come in on Wednesday, and then that kind of kicks off the shows from there the rest of the week when the animals arrive. And I believe that was tomorrow morning. I think they're coming in.
Perfect.
Yep.
All right, then. Well, David, we appreciate you stopping by and talking to us and letting people know what's going on
Yeah.
at the Montgomery County Fair this week.
Steinbeck & Sons, in the propane business since 1965. This is Jake Steinbeck. We offer full service for residential and commercial, including tank setting and line installation to the house or business. Servicing 600 plus homes in southwest Iowa, offering keep full propane service, so you don't have to worry about running out. We also service many of the businesses around southwest Iowa, from manufacturing to grain elevators and retail shops of all kinds, as well as many of the farms in southwest Iowa. Call us today and find out how we can help you. 712-778-4557 or visit our website at steinbeckandsons.com.
Welcome back to the Montgomery County Fair. I'm Austin West. This is brought to you by Stine Seed, Red Oak Fabrication, Montgomery Fair Board, Schildberg, Steinbeck & Sons, and McCunn Specialty Firearms. Here for day 2 of the fair. Who am I joined by here today?
I'm Will Pollock.
All right, Will, what kind of stuff have you been showing off for the fair this year?
Right now I just got my pie judged.
Okay. What kind of pie was it?
It was a mock apple pie.
Ooh, okay. I'm a big apple pie guy, so I can get behind that. What did the judges kind of say about your apple pie?
They liked how it was kind of unique since it wasn't made with actual apples. It was made with zucchini instead.
Oh, okay. I got to hear more about this. How does this work that you made apple pie with zucchini?
So it's literally all the apple pie filling, all the flavors, spices, all that. But instead of apples, it's zucchini and a little lemon juice to kind of mask the kind of earthy taste of the zucchini.
Interesting. That might be the craziest cooking technique I've ever heard in my life. But I'm intrigued because I've been a guy, throw zucchini in like banana bread or something like that. That makes sense to me, so I don't see why not. It wouldn't work in apple pie. So, I mean, hey, if it works, it works. All right. So what kind of, is it just pies today for you, or what other some stuff you showing this week?
Yeah, today it's just pies for me. Later this week I'll have the beef show and then rabbit show.
Okay, and so what kind of stuff are you looking forward to in those shows, the beef show and the rabbit show?
I'm kind of looking forward to see how the judge reacts to my lion head rabbit. It's a really fluffy rabbit, so.
Gotcha. So you're trying to bank on that, be like, whoa, wasn't expecting something this fluffy kind of thing.
Right.
Right. And so, okay, that's okay. What kind of stuff do you do to your rabbit to get it ready for the fair?
We usually trim their nails, usually give them a brush over just to make sure their fur is looking nice and there isn't really any knots. Kind of every now and then we'll have to clean off the underside of the rabbit with some bleach powder just to make sure that it's not stained or anything.
Right. Okay. And so, and obviously we got to ask this. Does the rabbit have a name?
Yeah.
What's its name?
Nala.
Nala? Okay. I like that name. From the Lion King, I assume? Mm-hmm. Or okay, there we go. It's a great name for it. Lionhead Rabbit. Name it after the Lion King. That goes pretty hand in hand. And so what's kind of your favorite part of the fair? Obviously, you got all these different things you show. Is there anything else you really just love about coming to the fair?
Probably the Demolition Derby.
Demolition Derby, all right. And we got one of those coming up later this week, so I'm sure you're very excited for that. Well, thank you for joining me here today. I really appreciate it. We'll have a couple more updates here from Montgomery County Fair. I'm Austin West. Stay tuned right here on KSOM and KS95.
Nobody has delivered more high-yielding Enlist E3 soybean genetics to the marketplace than Stine. That means your local Stine representative can provide you with the product knowledge and seed genetics to help you maximize profits on every acre you plant. Discover yield plus experience by partnering with the undisputed leader in Enlist E3 soybean genetics. Learn more at steinseed.com. Stine has yield.